This week, we welcome aboard Fulvio and Adele, 2 new crew members, and we explore the beautiful underwater world of Tangalooma in Moreton Bay before heading off to Mooloolaba. I am cleaning up this front cabin. It is a V-berth, and we have 2 new crew members coming on board, Fulvio and Adele. They're arriving like now. They're on a plane, and they'll be here tomorrow. And they're from Italy, and we're going to take them up to the Whitsundays, stop off at all our favourite places, and from there we will go on to Southeast Asia. Rob met their daughter about 9 years ago on a student program, exchange program through the school, and we've stayed in contact with her parents, Fulvio and Adele, for about 9 years. And they are accomplished sailors, and so they know the drill. That'll make it much easier. And then I'm going to head into Finland Colleen's house, and I've got a whole heap of packages that have just arrived. I can't remember what's in them because I've ordered so much stuff. Hopefully Starlink.
Okay, Dee, what's in this box?
Do you know what I thought was in this box? And I haven't actually shared this with you yet.
No.
Is fairy lights.
Better not be bloody fairy lights.
I bought fairy lights online because I always want fairy lights for, you know, the mood lighting outside when we have all our friends over. And so I thought, oh, this could be fairy lights, but it's got your name on it. Anyway, I think this is a Starlink stuff. So we've got Starlink over there.
I'm pretty sure it's not Starlink.
Like all this packaging for this tiny
It's a SIM card.
SIM card.
That is mental.
There's not even fairy lights. I'm so disappointed.
Look at all that shit.
I'm pretty
For
excited about Starlink.
I'm more excited about keeping the boat off the bricks. So we got a chart.
Can you believe I just shared that with you though?
Yeah, I can.
Surprise.
Surprise.
You got fairy lights coming.
And what's the chart for? Does it say? Did we get the right one?
I don't know. Navionics Plus. Oh yeah. Indian Ocean. I don't have my glasses on. And South China Sea.
That's the one we want.
Tonight we met these guys, Fulvio and Adele, and they're gorgeous. They gifted us with these beautiful sailing vests, hats and T-shirts. And we said goodbye to our family and friends. And we've done our provisioning and we're off. Fulvio's putting up his flag. Here we go. We are sailing to Moreton Island, straight over there, hopefully into Tangalooma. This is Fulvio, and this is Adele. And they're going sailing up to the Whitsundays with us. First day out. We've just left Cleveland. Happening, Rob?
Well, we just had the most glamour sail, didn't we? From leaving Raby Bay today, heading to Tangalooma up Moreton Island for the evening.
Yeah.
So day one, and we've had like 11 knots.
A wind?
Yeah, just a bit after the beam. We've had the big asymmetric kite, the full main, the full missile, the full wave. And it's just been
How fast are we going?
we must be doing at least 30 knots. No, I don't know. Yeah, 7.5 knots.
7 knots.
7.5 knots and like 10 or 11 knots of true wind speed.
On our first day.
Yeah, and like our boat's hardly even moving. It's so fast.
I know, I had a little sleep. It was really nice because I did all the provisioning with Adele today, and it was very exhausting, all that shopping.
However, we are coming up to some samples, Deanne, and
So got to get this down.
Really pull the kite down. There's a bit of a narrow channel through here, so I'd rather get the kite down while we still have plenty of room.
Right, there we go. We're just on half tide, so 5:30 is low tide, and it's about 1:30. So it's quite shallow coming from this side, which is the northern end. You really have to dive on a slack tide if you're going to come to Tangalooma and go snorkeling. Going to have to rescue that girl. So it's really common through here to be rescuing people because they're trying to swim from the beach across to the shipwreck. So really you've got to make sure you're doing your snorkel or your dive on that slack tide.
One day I will come home and fall into the earth. Jungle skies to city lights. I'm following my voice. So I dive into the abyss. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, but I swear one day I'll hear you singing along to this song. I'm sinking so slowly, but I'm rising.
This is where we used to go and live every weekend until we went offshore. I love snorkeling around here. There's often wobbegongs under there and turtles. And there's this really cool little channel you can snorkel through. I think it's actually down that end a little bit further. Yeah, it's low tide, which is nice. And then we'll do another dive at 3:30 on high tide. You've got to go at slack tide at Tangalooma. Well, unless you want to do a drift dive, because it like absolutely pours through here. It's really fast tides. And look at all the fish.
The end is near and oh so bittersweet. Lose my sight so I can find my feet. Breathing it in, letting it go. Heavy hearts beating so lonely. Is it a crime to feel your tears? I'm sinking so slowly, but I'm rising from the cage. I hate you, adore you for forcing me to stay. One day I will come home and fall into the earth. From jungle skies to city lights, I'm following my voice. Afraid of everything and nothing all at once. How could I give you up if I feel for you this much? This shake in my lungs, I fear it will never go away. Attaching myself to a place that would hold me every day. I'm sinking so slowly, but I'm rising from the cage. I hate you, adore you for
heading for Mooloolaba first.
Skies to city lights. I'm following my
Good morning. Fulvio and Adele are trying Vegemite on toast. I don't know what they're going to think, but let's see how they... What do you think of the Vegemite, Fulvio? Interesting. Oh, he's going back for more.
It's a stranger, infatti, it's a stranger. Ma non sto bello.
Oh, that's great.
so slowly, but I'm rising from the grave. I hate you, adore you, the force in me to stay. One day I will come home.
So I just wanted to mention before we go that in the last episode and this episode, I didn't actually mention North Stradbroke Island, which is an amazing place to come and visit. And we spent some time over there at a friend's wedding recently. And it's just a beautiful place. We came over to Straddy last year after we sailed into Australia to our beautiful friends Louisa and Richard's wedding and stayed the weekend. It's a pretty amazing place. We did our dive ticket here, so there's beautiful diving out on the reef. There's surfing if you're into surfing, and the water is crystal clear. Easy place to get to. If you're sailing, you can sail into just outside where the ferries come in. You can anchor up out there. And if you're coming by car, it's only a 45-minute drive from Brisbane, straight onto the ferry, or you can walk onto the ferry and there is a bus on the other side that'll take you up to Point Lookout. Once you're up there, the boardwalk is amazing. They've got the blowhole and the big gorges where these massive big turtles come through. So if you're in Moreton Bay, definitely do yourself a favour and come to Straddy. We've just left Tangalooma and we've already got a fish. What sort of fish do you think it is?
It's a big mackerel, right? Here he comes, yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, it's a big mackerel.
Oh,
No, hook from the head.
gills.
It's a bloody
Black tuna,
no,
no
it's a
good.
mac tuna.
Oh, all that.
Bonito or? Yeah, these are not so tasty. No. No, we should get my flowers.
We threw him away. Is he okay? We gave him back to the ocean. Oh my God, looks like... Yeah, still alive.
Yeah, he's okay.
If you remember quite a few episodes ago, we sailed from there, came through that entrance, the top end of Moreton. It was 50 knots of wind and 7-metre waves, big southerly low coming up the east coast of Australia, and we were coming from Vanuatu. And we arrived at 2 a.m. just through here, between a reef on the top end of that Moreton Island. So today we're sailing to Mooloolaba. Last night we were at Tangalooma, so this will be our second stop with our friends Fulvio and Adele from Italy, and they will sail with us to Whitsundays, drop them off at Hamilton Island, and then we will go on to Indonesia. So it's all downwind sailing today. Should take us about 5.5 hours to get there. Sailing into Mooloolaba. Next time we cross the Mooloolaba coastal bar and we explore a little bit of Mooloolaba with Filviona Dale, and then we head for the Whitsundays and we catch fish on the way.